What's going on, everybody? It's me, Supa Dave, and of course you're watching Milltown's Best. The shit has hit the fan, everybody. It seems like the commentary community is about to erupt in civil war. On one side, we got Team Salvo, Team Edwin, and on the other side, we got Team Keem, which is represented, of course, by Xylee Gets Real, Babs, Keemstar, and all of the like over there. And it's seriously gonna bubble over and erupt into pure chaos and outrage. Sounds good in theory, does it not? But essentially, guys, that's what's going on. The commentary community is bubbling over and it's about to erupt. But before we get to any of that, guys, I just got to touch on my last video about PeePaw Riveter. PeePaw addressed it, guys. PeePaw talked about me, and it was amazing, guys. It was awesome. It was a lot of fun. So I go on YouTube yesterday morning, and I am greeted with my face right there on my home screen, and it's by PeePaw, and he made a whole stream reviewing my video. And honestly, it was a good time. I sat in the chat and I accepted all the critiques that were handed out. And honestly, guys, PeePaw proved yet again why he is such a level-headed and cool guy. He may be a little bit long in the tooth, as Salvo would say, but the guy's got a head full of bright ideas, and I can see why Dead on Dave uses him as a producer. The man has been around and he knows this stuff. For example, he's the only one to reference my name being Super Dave, being a reference to Super Dave Osborne. I was a huge fan of Super Dave Osborne growing up, so that's cool that he picked up on that reference. But honestly, guys, if you missed PeePaw's review of my review, check it out. It was a good time, guys. PeePaw Riveter is quite the character, and he's finding himself in hot water now with SalvoPancakes. And guys, it's getting heavy. Stuff is getting real, and we're just getting started with it. But let's talk about Salvo and Edwin streams these past couple days. Alright, so Salvo was live 1 day ago, everybody, and look at these views on this already. 3.6k views, confronting Xylee Gets Real's false allegation, blah blah blah. Salvo, everybody says this man's canceled, but he is the farthest thing from canceled, with views like this pulling in 67 views per hour. Salvo is the farthest thing from canceled, and honestly, once he had Edwin come on this stream, it really helped Edwin's credibility, Edwin's character, because Edwin was kind of looking like he was not saying anything, so he was guilty by default by not saying anything. So for him to actually come out and say all this stuff, and excuse me guys, sorry, my computer's just as bad as Salvo, so that's what you get for being a newly recovering addict with a shitty system. That's all I can say, guys, so please bear with me. I know I can't edit this out because I'm just not that good. But seriously, guys, this was an amazing stream, and I urge you to check it out. While it was almost 4 hours long, and Salvo gave PeePaw more critique, not talking shit. He gave PeePaw critique that says, hey, if you're going to address this topic, you might as well watch it, which is basically what everyone tells me, Milltown's Best. Everyone is telling me I need to pay more attention, report more details, and then Salvo basically has the same advice for PeePaw, who had the same advice for me. Isn't that something? Basically, we all need to pay more attention to other people's work is what this all comes back to. And guys, can you believe my video is still loading? How is this possible? Seriously, and this is an i3 processor, guys. Seriously, I just turned it down to 144p. I'm about to have a freak out on my own PC. Talk about having spurg moments. This computer's gonna end up out the window if it doesn't get its shit together. I'm trying to talk about Edwin and Salvo and the civil war that's erupting, guys. Can I get back to that without my computer talking shit? So anyways, guys, Edwin comes out on Salvo's stream, and honestly, once Edwin started speaking and then when Babs called in, this stream completely vindicated Edwin and Salvo, in my opinion. There is no questions to that. I mean, I have absolutely no question about the credibility Salvo and Edwin are putting forth. If anything, Babs looks like she just wanted attention and she doesn't know how to act. She's one of those, what I like to call a chameleon. She goes with whatever the people she's hanging out with says. She's very, very much like that. It seems like if she's around Team A and Team A hates Team C, When Babs is with Team A, she hates Team C too. But when she's with Team C, she loves Team A. You get what I'm saying? It's very high schoolish. It's very drama-ish. And it's like, hey, man, all you are guilty of is having some sex. Can you just admit that? You had some awkward sex. Bottom line, leave it at that. Awkward sex. Boom. You don't have to start going into sexual assault allegations and all that stuff. Trying to cancel and ruin people's career is seriously stupid, seriously dumb. And basically, I kind of agree that that's what Keemstar was kind of doing with this whole thing. Is he had it out for Salvo. He had it out for Edwin. Once he heard that Edwin was going to possibly be making an expose video on him, he went all out and did whatever he could do to cancel these gentlemen. Tell me, guys, how I ended up on H3 Podcast. Seriously, guys, how is this even passable? My computer is shit. I don't even know what to say about it, guys. I'm pissed. And you guys wonder why I don't do streams anymore. Oh, God. I'm just about to close out this whole window, guys. Give me a second. We'll come back once I got this figured out. Shield Machine 3000, my ass. It's a piece of shit. Alright, guys, the Shield Machine is temporarily out of order. I'm not even going to try to mess with that. So if I got B-roll I need to put on, it's going right overlay on top of this. But what I was basically saying, guys, is things are getting heavy. Things are getting heated. We are seriously seeing a line in the sand being drawn in the commentary community. And this is something I have never seen before. And I think it could be good and bad for the commentary community. While I am for all-around community, we're not all going to have the same opinions, and that's perfectly fine. So whether you're Team Salvo, Team Keem, Team Xylee, Team MILTOWNSBEST, Team Yo Mama, it doesn't really matter as long as you're helping push other people's videos. Help this stuff grow, guys. Let's get the commentary community out there. This is some very vital information. Think about all the young people out there that are not sure as they're exploring their sexuality. If they don't know if what they've been through is sexual assault or not. You know, so this is very pivotal and vital information. We don't need a bunch of women and everybody out there who put themselves in kind of awkward situations and then go cry wolf and ruin some people's life, or God forbid if it really is assault and then them not being believed, because that is the worst thing that could possibly happen with this whole type of situation. So we really got to be careful with what line we toe here. But bottom line is after the phone call, I feel that Edwin and SalvoPancakes have been vindicated. Seriously, they really haven't done anything that shows them to be in a mean, horrible light. We all know they're a little odd, a little weird, but if you watch their streams, you know that. These are some characters, guys. YouTubers are always a little egotistical and a little narcissistic. We all know that. You have to be if you put yourself out there on the internet for all to see. And I say that about myself even, you know, it's not a dig on anybody. It's not wrong to want to be liked. We all have our reasons for things in life, why we do things. I do these videos for one reason. You may think it's for attention purposes, but it's really so far from that, guys. So we really just got to take everything we hear and make our own judgments. And if you guys are going to pass judgment on this whole Salvo Edwin situation, all I ask is you put the full time, invest the full time, and see what Babs said. Watched Salvo's whole stream. Babs did not come out looking good on that, guys. And PeePaw said that Salvo and Edwin weren't letting her talk. PeePaw, I love you, but that was the farthest thing from the truth. First of all, Salvo and Edwin allowed Babs on the platform, a woman who has been basically slandering their name. Then not only did they let her on the show, they let her speak for almost an hour, to the point where the fans in the chat were done with Babs. They felt that Babs couldn't say anything at that point that would help improve her case. The fans were basically asking Salvo to move on because they were giving her so much time. In Salvo and Edwin's defense, they did give her an abundant amount of time to get what she needed to say off her chest. And basically all she had to say is she never said anything to Xylee that was new information. And all she said is she felt awkward. It was weird sex. Weird sex. And hey, man, if you haven't had weird sex before, I guess you're not me, because that's all I have. No, I'm just kidding, guys. But with all that being said, guys, check out these streams and make sure you choose the right side in this upcoming civil war. With all that being said, guys, I love you. Tell somebody else you love them, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.